version, the high-level overview of what we should expect from Saitarealty.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm actually going to do an AMA tomorrow that will dive like into the white paper, what that looks like. But
Perfect.
the dumbed down version of what that is we're essentially taking a digital asset and molding it with a physical asset with commercial real estate and residential as well. So it's going to come into the form of 3 tiers.
So there you have it, guys. We're going to be doing a review. This is a live clip of me, Classy Crypto, as well as Russo on AMA last night. And I had a chance to ask him some questions regarding Saitarealty. So you heard it there first. He said that we're going to be taking a digital asset, aka cryptocurrency, and molding it with the physical asset via commercial and residential real estate. The Saitarealty token has been one of the most highly anticipated tokens, I think, this year. And I asked him a few questions. Look, we've seen some launches in the past this month. We've seen some launches go well. We've seen some launches not go well, right? So that was my main question. I was like, how can you ensure that investors are going to be safe upon launch? He goes, well, first off, a lot of the launches that we've seen have been launched on other platforms, right? Uniswap, PancakeSwap, you name it. Saitarealty will be launched on Saitama. And one of the reasons that a lot of these launches go bad is because there are bots that are purchasing the contract before other people are able to. So not necessarily having a fair launch. So he assured us that Saitarealty will have a fair launch because there will be investors, and they're also putting some safeguarding in which you can only purchase a certain amount of the token supply. Now, investors will be able to purchase more than that set amount, but they'll have to do multiple transactions or use multiple wallets. So you can see here, this is from the Saitama team. We are pleased to announce that on 3/1, the Saitarealty token will go live. Saitama did an AMA yesterday in which they said that the Saitama will either go live today, 2/23, or 2/24. They didn't give us an exact date. Now, something that I thought was pretty interesting on this AMA with Russell was the fact that 5% of every transaction goes to capital. So you can see here, there's a 9% buy and sale tax, but 5% of every transaction goes to capital. What this means is this is then converted. This 5% is converted into fiat, in which the Saitama development team can then go out and purchase real world assets. So you will have a 5% transaction, 5% capital tax that is then converted into fiat, cold hard cash fiat. And then the development team will go out and purchase these real world assets. I asked Russ, who's going to be running it? He said, we have a team that is going to be running this to go out and purchase it. And essentially this comes back into the holders' hands as passive income in USD. Now, as I mentioned, Russell will be having an AMA later today with Cryptobolics to discuss this in more detail. So this will be going live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Honestly, this is what I told Russell. I said, look, these are my words, and this is just my personal thoughts, guys. There's going to be a ton of volume that comes into the Saitarealty token. Those are my honest thoughts. I think that there's going to be a ton of volume that comes in because look at it. I mean, there's 330,000 plus Saitama holders. Obviously, you know, Saitama has made waves in the crypto space. A lot of people know who Saitama is. And the fact that they're launching a second token, I think that there's going to be a surplus of volume that comes in. My only hopes is that it is a true fair launch, that the launch goes well, that we don't see what's happened with other tokens in the past recently with a giant candle up and a bigger candle down. You know, Russell kind of spoke on this and he's like, hey, look, there's probably going to be a lot of volume. And when there's a lot of volume, you'll probably see, you know, an incredible rise up and maybe some people taking profits, but overall it will stabilize a little bit. But this is a highly anticipated launch. I'll be tuning into the AMA with Cryptobolics later today, but I thought it was cool to hear exactly how it's going to be looking. If you missed that AMA with Russell, I'll link it right here. Go check it out. It happens around the 42-minute mark. Go listen to his talk on Saitarealty. But it's a new token that's launching on 3/1. It's exclusive on Saitama. It's a fair launch, and it should be a very, very interesting token. It's the first time I've seen a token really bridge Web3 and, you know, real-world assets. So taking cryptocurrency, converting it to fiat, and then buying real-world assets in which the holders can earn passive income. Let me know your thoughts on Saitarealty in the comments. I'm very interested. I'll be covering this token on my channel. Let me know your thoughts on Saitarealty and yeah, what you think of it. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you missed the full interview with Russell last night, go check it out. It was linked there early in the video. I appreciate your guys' support, and we will see you on the next episode. Peace out, everybody.